24 answers to the life in the UK Citizenship Exam. Tonight, I'll read 5. Who was the first Briton to win the Olympic gold medal in the 10,000 meters? Communities cast collective dreams for their children. We water the seeds of ambition from a tin can, shared and passed around. The soil is tilled and warmed by one sun. In the Philippines, we pray for a child to grow up to be an actor, world boxing champion, doctor, priest, or Miss Universe. In the UK, my son can be anything, anyone he wants to be. Sky's the limit when there are safety nets, invisible yet golden beneath one's toes. What charity works to preserve important buildings, coastline, and countryside in the UK? The local state school is one of the best in the country. The walls are covered in ivy and shelters in the shadow of a church, perched on the third highest point of London. Priority goes to the children of the parishioners, then to those who live in the catchment area, where property sells for £1.5 million on average. I've learned about Catholic guilt and loyalty under the tutelage of sharp-knuckled nuns, but I'll do anything for my son. So I worship with the Anglicans once a fortnight. When did the first Christian communities appear in Britain? In this Sunday's sermon, the vicar talks about the bad kings and queens of England. The hymns sound like dirges. At the end of the service, cups of tea and packets of digestives are spread out on a makeshift table at the back of the church. Sarah, a pensioner who sings in the choir, takes my arm. She points a bony finger at a painting of the Nativity and asks me to look at the shepherd boy gazing at the baby Jesus, a beatific smile on a young face. After my grandson died, I had this painting made in his memory. The shepherd's face is based on a photo where he looked very happy, she says softly. He was smoking pot. Shoulder to shoulder, woman to woman, I've shunned religion but feel the first stirrings of community. Who was voted the greatest Briton of all time in 2020? On my way home from church, my American neighbor Rita pokes her head out of her garden flat, bellows hello in that foghorn voice of hers. Before I can pretend not to hear or see, her moggy slinks over and brushes itself against my legs, sheds wisps of ginger fur on my trousers. It's impossible to escape now. Sweetheart, there's gonna be a street party for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. I'm heading the committee. Can you join us? We need young blood to bring the average volunteer age down. Ha, I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding, hun. Come help out. It's gonna be fun, I promise. We'll have jello and curry and donuts, bunting all over the place, a reggae band, dogs in cute costumes, the works. We're closing off the street and everyone's gonna be there, hun. I think about how there's a home we're born to and a home we choose. It's not perfect, but there will be parties. My God, there will be parties. What is the capital of England? London. Thank you.